I am Mohammad Bilal and working as a lecturer at Government College of Technology, Multan. Today I have a task to discuss with ChatGPT regarding how to think creatively and solve problem effectively. Let's start with ChatGPT. Hi ChatGPT, how are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you. I hope you're doing well too. Let me know if there's anything specific on your mind or if you just want to chat.
Today I want to discuss on a topic how to think creatively and solve problem effectively.
That sounds like a fantastic topic. We can dive into techniques for creative thinking, brainstorming, mind mapping, and as well as strategies for problem solving, such as root cause analysis and iterate. We know what aspect you'd like to start with.
My first question is that what does it mean?
Great question. Thinking creative, approaching problems or situations in new and innovative ways. It involves breaking away from traditional patterns of thought, exploring multiple perspectives, and being open to unconventional solutions. It often includes curiosity, fullness, and a willingness to take risks and experiment.
Why is creative thinking important in problem solving?
Creative thinking is crucial in problem solving because it helps you uncover unique solutions that might not be immediately obvious. It allows you to look beyond the usual approaches, break out of mental ruts, and find innovative ways to overcome challenges. Plus, it can lead to more efficient, effective, and sometimes even more enjoyable outcomes, making the whole problem solving process much more dynamic and rewarding.
How is creative thinking different from critical thinking?
Great distinction. Creative thinking and critical thinking actually complement each other. Creative thinking is more about generating new ideas, exploring possibilities, and thinking outside the box. It's often more divergent in nature. On the other hand, critical thinking focuses on evaluating those ideas, analyzing their validity, and making logical judgments. It's more convergent, helping you refine and filter the ideas generated. Together, they form a powerful combo for effective problem solving.
Think creatively or it is our natural talent?
That's a great question. While some people might have a natural inclination toward creative thinking, it's definitely a skill that can be developed and nurtured. Practices like exposing yourself to new experiences, embracing curiosity, engaging in creative exercises, and even overcoming fear of failure can all help boost creativity. So it's a blend of natural talent and continuous practice.
What are some common barriers to creative thinking? Please explain in detail.
Absolutely. There are quite a few barriers that can hinder creative thinking. Some common ones include one, fear of failure. Worrying about making mistakes can stifle experiment and risk taking, which are crucial for two, fixed mindset. Believing that creativity is an skill that can be developed can limit your potential. Three, lack of time. Busy schedules and constant distractions can leave little space for the free thinking that creativity requires. Four, over reliance on routine. Sticking to familiar patterns and avoiding new experiences can limit exposure to fresh ideas. Five, negative environment. An unsupportive or overly critical environment can discourage experimentation and lead to self-censorship. Six, information overload. Being bombarded with too much information can overwhelm the mind and hinder creative thought. By recognizing and addressing these barriers, it's possible to foster a more creative.
How can I overcome mental blocks when solving a problem?
Overcoming mental blocks can definitely be challenging, but there are several strategies that can help. For example, taking breaks and stepping away from the problem for a bit can give your mind a chance to reset. You can also try changing your environment or engaging in activities like going for a walk or listening to music to spark new perspectives. Another approach is to use techniques like brainstorming, mind mapping, or even talking through the problem with someone else to gain fresh insights. And of course, maintaining a positive mindset and, being kind to yourself is really important in breaking through those blocks.
How does brainstorming help in finding creative situations?
Brainstorming is super effective because it encourages the free flow of ideas without immediate judgment. By creating a judgment free environment, participants feel more comfortable sharing even the most unconventional or out of the box ideas. This helps generate a wide variety of possibilities, which can then be refined and developed further. Plus, it fosters collaboration and can spark inspiration through build ideas. It's a great way to overcome mental blocks. And
Can you share an example of a creative solution to a real life problems?
absolutely, one classic example is how post-it notes came to be. The inventor Spencer Silver was actually trying to develop strong adhesive, but instead he ended up creating a low-tack reusable adhesive. For years, it seemed like a failure until he and his colleague Art Fry realized they could use it to create bookmarks that would stick to pages without damaging them. This creative solution turned into the Post-it note, which revolutionized how people organize and take notes. It's a perfect example of turning a perceived failure into a brilliant creative solution.
What role does curiosity play in creative problem solving?
Curiosity is absolutely foundational for creative problem solving. When you're curious, you're naturally inclined to ask questions, explore new possibilities, and look beyond the obvious. This mindset leaves you to dig deeper, connect seemingly unrelated ideas, and remain to unconventional solutions. It also fuels continuous learning, helping you adapt and innovate over time. In essence, curiosity keeps the creative process dynamic and ever evolving.
How can teamwork improve creative problem solving?
Teamwork can really elevate creative problem solving by bringing together diverse perspectives, experiences, and skills. When people collaborate, it can bounce ideas off each other, build on one another's thoughts, and uncover solutions that might not have been possible individually. Additionally, teamwork fosters a supportive environment where people feel more comfortable taking risks and sharing unconventional ideas. Plus, the collective problem solving approach often leads to more innovative and robust that really amplifies.
Is lateral thinking and how can I use it?
Lateral thinking is all about approaching problems from new and unconventional angles. Instead of following a linear step-by-step approach, lateral thinking encourages you to think outside the box and make unexpected connections. Some techniques for using lateral thinking include brainstorming unusual or even seemingly silly ideas, using random stimuli to spark creativity, and challenging assumptions about the problem. You can also try techniques like reversing the problem, looking at it from different perspectives, or breaking the problem into smaller parts and reassembling them in novel ways. It's a powerful tool for unlocking ins.
How can I develop a habit of thinking creatively every day?
Building a daily creative habit can be really rewarding. One great way is to set aside a specific time each day dedicated to creative activities, whether it's journaling, sketching, or brainstorming ideas. Another helpful approach is to expose yourself to new experiences regularly, like reading different genres, visiting new places, or learning new skills. You can also cultivate curiosity by asking questions and exploring different perspectives. And of course, maintaining a playful mindset, staying open to experimentation and not being afraid of mistakes can really help reinforce that created habit over time.
How does creative thinker handle failure or
Creative thinkers typically view failure and mistakes as valuable learning opportunities. Instead of seeing them as setbacks, they treat them as essential parts of the creative process. They reflect on what went wrong, extract insights from those experiences, and use that knowledge to refine their approach. This mindset helps them stay resilient, adaptable, and open to experimenting further. Essentially, they embrace a growth mindset, saying that each mistake brings them closer to a breakthrough.
Thank you very much. At the end, I am very thankful to you for your precious time and suggestion regarding think creatively and solve problem effectively.
You're very welcome. I'm really glad we could chat about it, and I'm always here if you have more questions or want to explore more topics. Have a great one, and I look forward to our next conversation.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Anytime.